Haunted by my mistake. I never believed in ghosts until last Friday. It started innocently enough. I was running late for a friend's party and decided to cut through the old graveyard in town, a place wrapped in local legends and whispered warnings. The air was thick with mist, and the gravestones seemed to loom larger than life as I hurried past them. But it was when I reached the gnarled oak tree in the center that I felt a shiver race up my spine, as if icy fingers were tracing my every step. I dismissed it as my imagination, but the feeling of being watched lingered long after I left the cemetery behind. When I got home, strange things began to happen. At first, it was subtle, lights flickering, doors creaking open on their own. I chalked it up to faulty wiring and an overactive imagination. Yet, the sense of unease was undeniable, as if the shadows in my room had gained substance and were creeping ever closer. It wasn't until I started finding dirt on my bedroom floor, the kind you'd find covering a fresh grave, that I truly began to worry. Each night, I swept it up, and each morning, it returned, more of it each time. Desperate for answers, I spoke to an old neighbor who claimed to know the cemetery's history. She told me of a spirit, a guardian who watched over the resting souls, ensuring no one disturbed their peace. "You must have angered it," she said, her eyes wide with fear. I dismissed her warnings until last night when I awoke to find a figure standing at the foot of my bed. It was a translucent form, eyes hollow and accusing, its finger pointed directly at me as if to say, "You brought this upon yourself." Now, I'm trapped in a waking nightmare, the boundary between the living and the dead blurred beyond recognition. I can feel the spirit's presence more strongly with each passing hour. They whisper in the walls and tap on the windows, a constant reminder of my mistake. My friends have stopped coming over, claiming the house feels too cold, too unwelcoming. And as I write this, I realize the spirits are not merely following me, they're here to stay, and their hunger for justice is growing. The graveyard's guardian demands a price, and I fear it's one I can't afford to pay.